Robotronix.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 5 of Robotronix Talks. It's been a couple weeks since we've had an episode come out. I do apologize for that. I haven't really been feeling very motivated to do a lot of stuff right now. I've been feeling kind of down lately. I think it's probably just the change in the weather, stuff like that. But and I didn't work on anything either. I didn't record an episode of this. I didn't work on my lightsaber video. Spoiler on that. I didn't work on really any commissions. Nothing really. I did do some stuff, but yeah. I do apologize. I don't know what's going on. I think it's just the change in the weather. The season. But I was at work today, and I was like working the last couple hours of my shift, and I don't know what it was, but I got kind of like a little burst of energy, and I was just like, all right, well, we're going to go home and we're going to go ahead and knock some stuff out today. So it is December 6th as I record this now. So we do have a little bit of we have some updates to go ahead and talk about. First off, I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. Hope everyone is continuing to stay safe. But I hope everyone did have a good holiday or beginning of their holiday season. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into our updates on all of our projects. One other thing before we get started, I do want to apologize again. I do have a print going on in the background. Once again, hopefully it won't be picked up by the microphone. It is the CR10, so it's a little bit more quiet. But we'll see. So just a heads up if there's any like humming or anything like that going on. That's what that is. So first off, on commissions, I did work on I contacted my one client about the Noob Cybot mask. We settled on a price. And I went ahead. Actually, I did knock that out over the weekend. That was a super fun, dude. Honestly, a lot of the stuff he commissions, I'm like, I kind of want that myself. But it was a cool 3D print. It took about maybe a day and a half to fully print. So I went ahead, got that. My girlfriend helped me paint it. She made it look really good. And we were able to make it kind of go over your mask. You could wear it. And so, like, you can't wear it in replace of, like, a mask out and about, but you could wear it over your existing mask, kind of like as an accessory. So, I hope he likes it. And then that commission is done and settled. I have gotten a little bit farther on the Freddy glove from A Nightmare on Elm Street. I started working on the actual finger, the knuckles. I got those kind of shaped out a little bit. I still need to kind of make the fingertip shapes, get those cut out and shaped out, and then I can kind of start figuring out the like where the rivets go and everything, and kind of start really putting that together. Honestly, once I get like the rivets, like at least the as soon as I can figure out how to get the fingers to bend properly, it's all super simple from there. It's all pretty straightforward. It wouldn't take that much longer. So I do feel bad because she did ask, the client asked for this one about the beginning of November, and we're now in our second week of December. So I feel really bad. I told her it wouldn't take long, so that's been going on. I did start on the Darth Vader lightsaber. That's actually the print that's going on in the background right now. I have, I have it all in front of me. 1, 2, 3, 4 big pieces printed out, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like little detail parts printed out. So hopefully I'm gonna get that all that printed out throughout the week and put together. I'm not gonna have a video on it this time around for this particular lightsaber. I probably will do like TikTok updates more so. But yeah, this one, no video on this one. Probably just some TikTok updates and like pictures on Instagram for progress. So that's where I'm at on that. And then the same client who bought the Noob Cybot mask, actually, we went ahead and we got started on another commission basically right away. He's actually asked me about this numerous times. I've just always kind of put it off, but he commissioned me to make him a clone trooper helmet from the Clone Wars. So I don't remember the specific clone trooper. I think it's Wolf. I'm not 100%. I'm not caught up on the Clone Wars, unfortunately. I'm super far behind, but I'm pretty sure it's Wolf. So I already have the template pretty much printed out. I just need to kind of tape it all together, cut it out, and then that one's going to be built out of foam. Once again, I don't think I'm going to do a video on that one, just because I'm going to try to get that done for him as soon as I can. So it'll just to like set up the camera and everything and record and all that stuff. I think it'd just be easier in the long run to just go ahead and build it and then just work on something else for like a video. So that's probably what's going to happen with that one. But I am excited. He, I think, is also pretty excited. He's been talking to me about this one for at least a year. It feels like a year, might not be. Probably at least this. He's been talking to me a lot about this year, and I finally was like, "All right, dude, let's get it done, let's knock it out." I'm also talking to him about doing some Pokeballs from, obviously Pokemon. I don't know which one specifically he wants. I don't know if we ever like really agreed on that one, but we were talking about that a little bit. And then I also found out the reason we were talking about it is because I found out he also collects Pokemon cards, which is really cool. So that's really exciting. So I don't know about that one right away, but I am working on the Clone Trooper helmet. I'm probably going to try to get the template cut out, or at least some of it cut out tonight. So we'll see. And then we had talked about he wants to do a Mandalorian costume for, I think, for Halloween this upcoming year. So I told him we could definitely work on that. That one we're gonna have to actually like kind of get together, because we're gonna have to make sure like everything fits properly, and like I'll have to like kind of get I guess castings of like his leg, just to get all the armor to fit on properly. And that one I told him though we probably would have to wait until at least after the holidays to make sure it, just so we have time, obviously, like Christmas shopping and everything like that. Like my dad is actually going to be here in about a week and a half or so. He's coming to visit. We're all really excited. So yeah, I told him that one we're going to have to probably get together after the holidays. Hopefully by then everything is kind of died out a little bit, so it's a little bit more safer for us to interact. I mean, whenever we see each other, like, we're usually wearing masks. We don't like go out without masks. So it's not a issue of us not wearing masks. It's just precaution, you know. We want to stay safe as we can. So yeah, but we were talking about doing a Mandalorian costume. He's also talked to me. I don't know if he was talking to me about me building it, but I know he wants to do an actual clone trooper, and I know the helmet was supposed to be like the starting point of that. But I don't know if he's gonna have me help build the whole costume, or if he's gonna have me build the helmet and then he'll kind of jerry rig the costume together, or like buy the stuff for the rest of the costume. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but I would honestly, I would be open to kind of working with it. I do like the idea of kind of like actually working on someone else's, like, how do I put, I do like the idea of putting together a whole cosplay for someone else that's not me. So we'll see how that goes. Like I said, that's all going to be after the holidays. I have not started on the Marluxia scythe. I haven't really worked on the Larxene knives. I think in one of the last episodes I said I had started painting it. That is true. I gave it like the first coat of yellow, and I just haven't really touched it since. Like I said, I've been kind of been feeling a little down lately, but hopefully I'll be able to kind of pick up back on that stuff and get it knocked out. Like I said, my dad's coming back here in a couple weeks, so we're really excited. I did request off some time for work to kind of hang out with him and be able to spend time, because I don't think I've seen him since February or March, one of the two. It was whenever everyone was shut down and lockdown like first began, which I really want to say was like maybe April. So it's been a couple months, and that's hard on like him, that's hard on like us, like my mom. So we're really excited that he's going to be able to come and visit. So that's really exciting. But I do plan on taking some of that time as well to kind of like work on some more projects. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what the next couple weeks brings. I'm feeling today, at least, I don't know. I'm feeling a lot better than I have like the last week. And hopefully that kind of stays the trend. I really hope it does. But I am super excited actually, because as of today, December 6th, my very first video, the Ashoka lightsaber time lapse, it hit 200 views today. So that's really exciting. That one really does seem to be my most popular video, or at least most commonly watched video. So I'm hoping eventually everyone that like checks it out and watches it will check out some of my other videos. Hopefully those will also shoot up. But I don't think any of my other videos have really, I don't think any of them have really broken over 100 views. So, I mean, that's not a big deal. Like, obviously, like, I know I'm still kind of starting out. Oh, I've only been doing this a few months. But it is super exciting to see that, like, after 5 or 6 months, one of my videos has hit 200 views. And it doesn't seem like a lot, but I am super excited about it, and I'm hoping to keep the trend going with hopefully my Mace Windu lightsaber video, that one does also really well, especially with like the Mandalorian season 2 kind of in the middle of it right now. So yeah, I just remembered that, so I really wanted to acknowledge that real quick, and I wanted to thank everyone that's either subscribed to me or at least checked out the videos. It really does mean a lot to me. So yeah, I was really happy about that. I noticed that today. My TikTok has also been doing fairly well, actually. I shot up the last couple of weeks. Surprisingly, the last couple of weeks I actually did shoot up, and I went from about 27 followers on my TikTok to 127 or 128, one of the two. So that's really, really exciting, actually. I did kind of start mixing it up a little bit because, like I said in past episodes, I recently started getting back into collecting Pokemon cards. So I've the last couple TikToks I've done, I've done like openings on that and stuff. I don't share those ones to Instagram really, just because I don't know. I guess there's no real reason. I just haven't. But so yeah, I'm trying to do a little bit more different content on my TikTok at least. I don't think I would do like videos of me opening, like on YouTube, of me opening card packs, just because I don't think I really want to. But I am super excited because I came into possession of a very, very rare Pokemon card actually. So my friend, he's the one who got me into collecting Pokemon cards, and he recently started doing these things on his Facebook, his Instagram, stuff like that. These things called Rip and Ships, where he has a bunch of packs. He'll sell them, typically about for what like you would like buy those packs for. He doesn't really like. I don't think he like ups the price too much on them, but he'll go on and he'll say, okay, here are the packs I have. We'll say, for example, $5 for this pack, 6 for this, 9 for this pack, whatever. He'll open them, and then you get to keep the cards. He'll ship them to you or whatever. So he did one on Thanksgiving, and I was watching, and I was like, I'll buy a pack. So, sorry, I got quiet there for a second. The printer was moving around a little too much. But I said, whatever, I'll buy a pack. So I asked him like how much a certain pack was, and he was like, it's $9. So I said, all right, cool, I'll buy one. So he asked me to pick one out from like a number between like 1 and 6 or 1 and 10. It was like 1 and 10 or something like that, and I picked 6 because I don't know why. I was just like 6. So he opened it, and he pulled a shiny Charizard V for the Champions Path series. For anyone who doesn't collect Pokemon cards, that card's actually worth quite a bit of money. It's one of the chase cards in that set, and I think out the pack, like just out of the pack, not graded or anything like that, it's easily worth like $400 or $500. I think like close like it's $450. So that was really amazing. So I mean, technically, like I came into possession of it because I bought the pack. He pulled it, but it is my card. I was really hyped. So I don't know what I'm planning on doing with it as of right now. I want to get it graded. You can get like all sorts of cards graded, and basically you send it off. They'll look at it. They'll like authenticate it, make sure it's real, and then they give it a grade based off the condition the card's in, and that grade can be anywhere from 1 to 10. One being basically like it's trash. You might as well have just thrown it away. And 10 being it's basically a flawless card. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the card. And if this card gets rated a 10, I think the price shoots up to about 1,000, a little bit over 1,000 actually. I really want to say like maybe 1,200 ? But I'm not into the collecting to like sell the cards or anything like that. I genuinely like collecting the cards. It's really fun for me. So, like I said, obviously, like it's probably going to be graded. I'll probably get it graded, but the plan's not to sell it unless it would like I absolutely have to. Like if I came into like I really need money like quick, what am I going to do? Like that would be I think the time where I'm like, all right, well, okay, I have this card, like I need the money. I guess I'm gonna have to part ways with it. But we'll see. I don't know yet. Grading is a little bit more on the expensive side, so I need to kind of like look into it a little bit more before I dedicate the money to that. But yeah, so that was really cool. That actually kind of like, I guess, made my my Thanksgiving. That was just really cool. I got basically a $450 card for $9, which is awesome. Like, people pay a lot of money for that card, or people have paid a lot of money for this specific card, and I got it for stupid cheap, basically. I have slowed down a little bit on buying cards, or I'm trying to, because I hate to admit it, but I've spent more money. I've spent a lot of money on buying Pokemon cards, so I'm trying to slow down a little bit. I gotta be a little responsible, you know. But yeah, and that doesn't mean like I'm gonna stop buying cards altogether. It's just, you know, this last like month, I'll go out and I'll buy like just a bunch of packs of cards, or like the tins or something like that. And it's great. Like, I love, like, it's like I actually have a lot of I have weirdly amounts of luck when it comes to opening Pokemon card packs, but unfortunately, like, it's so much money, and like, you know, especially with the holidays coming up, I got to get Christmas gifts and stuff like that. So I gotta be a little responsible. So I'll have to put a little hold on it for right now. That's okay. Maybe after the new year, I'll start collecting a little bit more. But as of right now, we're gonna slow it down a little bit. The Iron Man helmet. I haven't worked on that too much. I know I talked about wanting to do another live stream. I still do. I did not buy the new microphone like I planned. I kind of told my mom about it, and she was like, "But it's Christmas. Like, what if you get it for Christmas?" And I said, "Okay, I'll hold off." So, here's hoping, fingers crossed. But I do still plan on doing one. It's just I still need to get the new microphone, because I really would like to have better quality audio. So we'll see how that goes. So there's no scheduled date right now. Maybe like after the New Year's, sometime after the New Year's, we'll try to get part 2 all situated and everything. So keep a lookout for that. Keep a lookout for updates, because the second I'm able to get everything set up, I'll probably actually start scheduling. I'll start setting a date on like when we'll go ahead and do another one. Because I know I've said this before, I actually had a lot of fun during the last live stream I did. Despite being like super nervous, it was a lot of fun. After like maybe the first 30 minutes, I finally I started relaxing a little bit. So that is definitely something I want to keep doing in the future. Oh, also, if you hear like stuff going on in the background, I'm kind of cleaning off the Darth Vader lightsaber right now a little bit. So I am very much a fidgeter. So I'm just kind of doing this to keep my hands occupied a little bit. So if you hear like stuff like snapping in the background, that's what that is. And again, I do apologize. I am a mess. So for today, I wanted to talk about, I guess, a little bit of what I was talking about at the beginning of this episode, and that is motivation. Obviously, it can be really hard, especially if you suffer from like various things like depression or anxiety or things like that. It's very hard to stay motivated a lot of the time. And I am not diagnosed with anything like that. I do feel I might suffer from some sort of depression at the very least. Um, but whatever it is, I definitely felt it this last couple weeks. Like, I really, the last couple days in general, I literally just felt drained of all my energy. Um, I was just very lethargic, and that kind of tracks with like how I've been in the past when I get real down. So the only like the good thing about it this time is that I am surrounded now by a good like people that like I can turn to kind of like be there for me, which is really nice. Because in the past, there were times where I just felt like alone, and that's awful for like anyone. Like people who are like legitimately diagnosed with like depression, anxiety. I can't imagine how hard it must be if like you don't have a good like circle of like friends or family that you can turn to kind of like um, be with, or like turn to and talk to them and stuff like that. And if you are going through stuff like that, like it's okay to like ask for help, or like don't, because the worst thing, and I learned this when I was when I first went through my real big bout of like depression, was it's not good to keep it bottled up. Um, as much as you might think like, oh, I don't want to burden anyone, um, it is. It's so unhealthy to keep everything like that bottled up to yourself. Like, absolutely, like turn to your parents, turn to like a very close friend, a significant other, like, but it's okay to vent to someone if you're going through a lot. Um, I I've always tried to make a point to kind of like be there for people if they like kind of need to talk, even if like I can't necessarily relate to what they're going through. I know that it sometimes it just helps to really talk about it, you know. And I know this might have I guess this doesn't really sound like it has anything to do with staying motivated, but um, one of the things, staying motivated is kind of hard. It can be hard sometimes, especially like just for example, like in things like this, making a YouTube channel, making videos, building props. Like if you don't see the results you were expecting to receive or you were hoping to see, it can be it can be like a hit to your pride, your ego. You might think like, what's the point? Like, why even bother? Like, no one's watching. But again, it really does come down to if you love what you're doing and like it makes you happy to do it, then like just do it. That sounds more aggressive than it needs to be, but like that should, just do it and have fun with it. If people see it, people see it, and if they don't, well, it's not the end of the world. Fortunately. I heard a really good quote actually this last week. It was in a TikTok my friend sent me, but it was chasing a positive experience is a negative experience, but accepting a negative experience can be a positive experience. And I don't know what it is about that quote but I've been thinking about it a lot ever since he sent it to me, and I've done a little bit of reflecting on like where I'm at in life and like stuff like that, and I really like it, actually, to be honest. So I've been really trying to like keep that in mind a lot lately. And so like, just, for example, accepting the fact that, my videos don't have a lot of views, it's unfortunate, but it's okay. It's really not the end of the world. And I really just think I don't know. I heard the quote. He sent me the TikTok. I heard the quote, and it just what's the word? It's really stuck with me since I can't think of the word. I know it starts with an R, and that's why I'm like, but it is something I'm trying to kind of like keep in mind a lot now. But that might be probably my favorite quote that I've heard in a long, long time. So, but staying motivated, like, honestly, it can come from like a lot of stuff. It could just be like the passion, like your passion for doing whatever it is that you're doing, and that if you're just feeling like you're stuck in a rut, like, it happens. Everyone gets stuck in a rut. Take a couple days off. In my case, I took about a week and a half, 2 weeks. I didn't do anything. And like I said, today, at work, I felt super excited to just get off work. And like, I was like, I'm going to go home. I'm going to do this. I might work on this. I don't know if I'll work on anything after I'm done recording this, because it's 10 o'clock. Oh my goodness. It's 10 o'clock now. 10 o'clock at night. As of right now. And so I might, and when I end this, I'll probably go get something to eat, and then I might just relax for the rest of the night. But I'll at least know that I didn't just come home and do nothing. I did this, and that's really cool. And I want to kind of keep this energy that I feel going. I might still work a little bit on the template tonight. I do need to work on the lightsaber video. Again, guys, I really do apologize on the delay on that one. But it is super important not to work yourself ragged when you do stuff like this, or like at work or anything like that, because then you're just going to feel less motivated, because you'll feel like the weight of everything. Like everything you think, you like, I need to get this done. I need to get this done. Like, why isn't this done? I'm behind on that. Like, that's more counterproductive than it is anything else. So, like I said, I wasn't feeling super up for, really working on anything. So instead of, doing it, like making myself do it and potentially coming out with something that's not very great, I took the time. I let myself kind of just go through it a little bit. And then, yeah, I feel great. I feel good as of right now. I hope it kind of stays. And I'm hoping to get a lot of stuff knocked out. I don't know. I know I talked a little bit about in the last episode that my goal for the year is to end with 40 subscribers. I don't know if I'll reach that goal, honestly. Again, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. We'll try again next time. We'll just keep trying. But another thing that happened a couple weeks ago, I sat down with my general manager at work, and we were just talking about I was asking him a bunch of questions, and one of the questions was do you fear failure? And he said yes, absolutely. And then I just asked him, I was like, how do you overcome that fear of failure? and he told me he literally just does everything in his power to do what he can, and if it doesn't work, he at least knows that he did everything he could within his power and tried, as opposed to not doing anything and still failing. And that was actually really, really, I actually felt like that was really good advice, actually. And I've never thought about it like that. And like, I can admit that in like the past at work, like I've let myself get so overwhelmed with stuff that I just kind of, I don't want to say break down, but I definitely like, I tense up. Cause I'm like, there's so much I need to do, and like, I haven't done it. Like, I had this, and this plan today, and like, I haven't been able to do anything. And like, I have like my friends will be like, Rob, like, work's been busy. Like, you can't fault yourself when you have a busy day at work. You know, it's not your fault. And I don't know. It was a really good. I had a really good conversation with him. I won't go into like everything that we talked about, but like I did ask him like how he overcomes like his fear of failure, and he told me like as long as he puts 100% effort into it, like even if he fails, he knows he at least tried his best. And honestly, that was actually a really good. It was such a good talk, actually. But I took away walked away from that conversation with that in mind. That as long as I try my best, even if I fail, I at least know I tried. As opposed to just saying I don't want to try because I don't want to fail. So that would probably be my big spiel on motivation today. But I think that's about it for today's episode. I want to thank everyone for listening. If you like this, obviously please like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with your friends. Again, I do apologize for the delay on the lightsaber video, for not posting anything last week. I do apologize for that. And if you guys are interested, I do have an Instagram account where I do post updates on my builds and stuff like that. My Instagram is Robotronix _props. And then if you guys want to see just some stuff that I do have a TikTok as well. It's called robotronics.props.yt. I do updates on all my prop building. I've started opening Pokemon cards on it. Pokemon card packs. I might do just videos of me showing off some of my favorite cards or sets that I'm working on. But I do try to post on there a little regularly. I try to post on both of them regularly. Instagram, not so much, only because I haven't had any real updates on anything. But yeah. So anyway, guys, that's it for today. I'll see you all in the next video, and stay awesome.